On this episode of Game Shack, I take a real quick look at Electronic Arcade's air hockey game and tell you if you should pick one up. Coming up next. Hey everybody, welcome on back into the Game Shack, the world's teeniest, weensiest arcade. I'm your host, JDV. All right, I'm going to take a real quick look at Ambassador's Electronic Arcade's Neon Air Hockey game. It's a little tabletop hockey game that has a couple of features that separates it from the other $20 to $30 air hockey tables. And so I'm going to just jump right on into it. Like many Electronic Arcade games, it comes very handsomely packaged. So it looks good. It'll be a nice little thing to put underneath the tree if this is a prize for a kid or for your husband or wife. Let's go ahead and measure it out right quick. See how wide it is. Okay, so the actual play field is just about 15.5 inches across and about a foot wide. So it's actually a fairly decent sized play field, to be honest with you. All right, easy peasy lemon squeezy. As you can see, the scoring system is just a very simple little tab, and it actually works quite well. Not overcomplicated, which is something I like. All right, and so that's it. We're done. I mean, basically, I just got to put in the batteries now. Okay, so I'll do that now. So you're going to have 3 C batteries here, and you're going to have 3 C batteries here. Obviously, this is the exhaust fan, so you don't want to have anything blocking this up like a towel or anything. All right, let's fire it up. I don't know if you can see here. This is for if you're playing in the dark, that's off, and this is for if you're playing, in a well-lit room. So again, we're going to see just how well this works in a dark environment here in a second. Anyway, there's the switch here for the power. It's right by the battery port. All right, so I got it powered up. I don't know how well the camera can pick up. Video cameras are not very good at picking up UV light. One thing I can tell right off the bat, though, is that the puck slides around the playfield very, very easily. It's much easier than other small games I have used in the past. Here we go. Let me just kind of block this off. Oh, that's kind of cool. You can definitely see it in real life. And it's kind of cool that it has this little lighting feature with it. Could probably hear the motor. Kind of loud. Okay, so that's pretty much it. It has some unique features in the $20 to $30 air hockey tabletop segment, notably the use of those UV lights and the reflective material on the playfield and on the puck. It does look pretty cool. It doesn't work completely in a pitch dark room because there's just not enough light unless you added a UV light of your own, but in a darkened room like in an arcade you can see it quite well. It is a neat feature. I do like the fact that it has 6C batteries because that's going to power that air blower all the more longer and those UV lights. I do like that you can turn off the UV lights to save some of that battery power in a lit up room. Some things I would have liked to have seen in this game is some sound effects. There really aren't any sound effects. So nothing when you score, nothing when you win the game, nothing when you turn on the game, no crowd yelling, nothing like that at all. So it really is a very kind of bland game when it comes to the audio aspect. Visually, it does look quite well. In terms of how it compares to other hockey tables in this segment, I do have another slightly bigger air hockey version. I do kind of like this one more because it seems like most Ambassador games to be put together just a little bit better than other products at the same price point. Your mileage might vary. And lastly, I would say this: unlike almost all of the other Ambassador Electronic Arcade things like the Duck Gallery, see my review there, this is not a unique type product. Lots and lots of companies make tabletop air hockey, and of course you can get the full-size versions for not that much money either. So if you really want the air hockey experience, I don't know that a tabletop version of any kind is really the way to go. I'm not a giant fan of air hockey because it's just something that I would rather play kind of like shuffleboard. I'd rather play it at a bar or a movie theater than I would in my own home arcade, but your mileage might vary. Anyway, it is a good product for the price if you can get it for $20 to $30. Right now, its availability is quite limited. I actually only see it for sale on eBay for $80. I would not buy it for $80. However, if you're in the market for this type of game, I would gladly pay $25 for it. Okay, so that's it. That wraps up my very quick review of the Ambassador Electronic Home Arcade air hockey game. If you like this sort of content, please give me a thumbs up on the way out the door. If you haven't subscribed, please do so. Hit the notification bell. Love each other. And until next time, I'll see you guys in the Game Shack. Mwah!
Be sure to visit evilgeniusentertainment.com for exclusive content, swag, casting call news, and much, much more.